Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Mars Red, Volume 1, a really intriguing debut series. That's kind of a new spin on the vampire story. I don't know how new I'd call it, but a nice, solid spin on the vampire story. I'm digging it. Published by 7 Seas. The story is by Bun-O Fujisawa. Art by KarakaraKemuri. Alright, so the story is there's a bunch of murders that are going on, and a journalist is trying to figure out what's going on with the murders. While she's doing that, she stumbles upon a friend who, or at least sees a friend, or thinks she sees a friend, who she believes died in war. Well, the truth is the friend had been turned into a vampire, is now part of like a secret group for the government, who is kind of like a super soldier program, and right now focused on hunting other vampires who threaten Japan. This all takes place in the early 1900s, setting things up in a fairly interesting way because, we don't have modern technology to deal with and all that. It's actually kind of cool, and I think explains some stuff. Apparently it was based off of like a musical reading of it. I'm not quite sure what's up with it, but intriguing. I don't quite know that aspect of it. I liked it. I dig the story. It's kind of this nice build. It's you get to know all the characters. First volume, I think, does a good job setting up the story to come, like a good introduction to the characters, the world, the setting, the situations, how these people became vampires, kind of like what the rules generally are of this vampire, and putting out a little bit of emotional punch to it as well, which I think is good. So overall, like it's not necessarily a groundbreaking story when it comes to the vampire genre, but it's done well. The story's done well. Like it's enough that I want to see more about this world. I want to read further volumes to kind of see where it goes. Like the ending has just a really solid build, and there's like this nice, not twist, but like nice tease of some stuff having to do with all. But yeah, so my only negative, I think there's just a couple scenes here and there where I couldn't quite tell everything that was going on as far as the art. But overall, like the character designs are really good. Like I don't know quite how to describe it. It kind of fits the era. It has like a little bit of like a steampunkish design to it at times, but it's not quite steampunk. It's like that leather design that I kind of associate with steampunk. So overall, it's good. It's really, really solid. I think overall, a good fun read, something different, and I like it. Like I don't know how else to really describe it. Like it opens in a pretty interesting way, and we'll not go with that. But I think like the art is just, it's really when it has the opportunity, it does some really cool detail and some really cool visuals. Like I'm not gonna call it like a the leap of faith from Assassin's Creed, but there's definitely a moment that kind of remind me of that within the manga. There's also, I think the other thing that's really good is it does vampires, it kind of does the horror, but it doesn't go over the top with like the scares and the gore, and I think this is kind of part of the design I was saying, that like, yeah, it kind of has this like steampunkish vibe to it a little bit. I don't quite know how to totally describe it. I think this panel is actually a good example. Like, I can't tell exactly what's going on. Like, I like it, but I like the design and the flow, but I'm not quite sure what the hell's up. But overall, like, we're just end it there with as far as there. Overall, like, really cool art, I think. At times, really cool art. Nice character designs. I think a nice flow of the comic. Characters are interesting. The world's different, interesting. The setup, all that stuff. It does a really good job at doing world building. I'm not going to say it's super exciting. It's more of like a slow build, a little bit of an emotional punch, with kind of some quirky characters. Quirky, interesting characters. I'm happy with it. I think it's a good read. It's entertaining. If you're into vampires, if you're into manga, this is something well worth checking out. Out in comic shops now, out in bookstores, you can go get it. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some affiliate links there as well. They are affiliate links, so we get a small percentage by doing that. You help support a site, so thank you. And speaking of support, I want to thank you all for watching. We appreciate that. If you're into manga, if you're into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr. All at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading that keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.